Dude, I remember. I
Playing
think
house money.
I think the first time I did a
Literally.
casino was with you in. Did we go? Where was it? Central PA somewhere. And I was like, "This is gonna be
like
sick,
Connecticut.
dude. We're going to a casino."
Yeah.
Casinos suck.
You thought the ladies would have come out in front of you like,
Dude.
Yeah, you know it's all- Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Cat scoring a goal. I saw it. So this has Chris written all over it. Chris is gonna love this. Cat scoring
dude,
a goal.
is this that autistic dude that says like mundane shit?
Yeah.
And walks off like it's something
Yeah.
intense.
There's a crazy event happening this weekend,
have we begun?
dude.
Have we begun?
We've only just.
Dude, did we ever even stop? That's the question from last week. That's the question.
This is big.
Dude,
Oh, was it?
Just a cat scoring a goal.
Yeah. Autism watch.
That's fucking.
Did you send
Is that
it?
real?
no.
Turn it. Start over.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Cat ran on the pitch, put it up for 90. Beat the goal.
With a tail flick. Yeah.
I didn't see the other players. I thought
It was tough. It was tough.
Dude,
It's
a
tough
cat can
angle.
do that. Dolphins can do it.
Dolphins easily.
My dad's on the cast. It's crazy what they can do these days.
But
I don't
yeah.
deny anything. The coolest stuff is found every day. A cat wandering on and
Cat
scoring a
getting on a
goal in
pitch.
soccer. I'm like, that definitely happened.
Yeah. The first time I watched it, I had a moment where I was like, "You can't train a cat."
Yeah, the first time you see it, the first time the ball hits him,
Yeah.
you're like, maybe that happened.
Yeah.
I have a child's brain.
And then
It's
the
been
goal.
proven.
Like they purposely hit him.
Or yeah, the ball was just going by and he
It was
hit
just
it.
a nice
ran
touch.
into
It
it.
was
I've
just a
seen some
perfect
dogs
touch.
skateboarding.
Yeah.
I've seen some dogs surfing.
I've seen some dogs.
Bulldogs
Yeah,
sitting
bulldogs.
on the front of a surfboard.
Dude leaning into a skateboard on the
Hanging
fucking
tag.
Like,
boardwalk.
a cat hitting a fucking upper 90.
It was going so fast.
The rest of the thing was a cat at a press conference.
It is funny
Yeah.
watching like a fat security guard try and catch like a raccoon on a baseball field. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I was watching, there's some good animals on field compilations on YouTube. You can treat yourself to that.
Can we just bleep what the cat did so no one knows how
No.
retarded I am?
In fact, we're going to attach the intro. The intro. I'll send you the video. That's the intro. Cat scoring a goal.
No way, a cat can. How the heck are you guys?
But yeah, both you guys have been sending me that
Timian Creek.
South African guy.
Timian
I
Creek.
assume.
Yeah.
He's so fucking funny.
He's
He's
hilarious.
locked on to it the way you're locked on it to the cat video.
Cat videos are.
I can't get enough of this guy. Did
Every
you see-
10 minutes.
did you-
He's like, look at this
I
one.
hate him.
Did I send you the one with the Prince
against
Harry?
him.
Prince
Yes.
Harry gave up a whole
Yes.
nation for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't you dare settle for anything than total commitment.
His comments are it's just ladies being like, "Oh my god, finally a nice guy."
I know.
He just it's them doing instead of like hot guys being Pedro Salinas gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just fucking girls being like,
Gorgeous.
"It's about time, guys, stand up for what's right."
But he's also like it's so transparent, like
that
what he's
it?
going through. Like there'll be one where he's like, you fuck with my family, you fuck with me, and then the next one will be like, listen, don't just ghost me, don't. It's just like,
Dude, he's
You
just
ghost me, I ghost you. You
Yeah, I saw
left me
that
on
one.
red, I leave you
Yeah,
on
he's
red.
like, you'll tell when my love's gone.
Yeah.
He's like, if I don't reply immediately,
dude,
I've already
he's wearing
moved
just
on.
like a Bart Simpson hoodie. There's like
I
Bart
hate it.
Simpson on a
That's
skateboard.
apparently like an $800 shirt from Balenciaga.
Sure.
Someone told me that, and I went, "Fuck, what the hell?"
Dude, he's a sociopath who just reads bumper stickers and like they're powerful and then walks off. It's like, dude, what
I
are
mean,
you
I've
doing?
gone on to watch his YouTube vlog, and I think it's very illuminating.
Yeah.
He's just a hot dumb guy. He's a hot dumb guy who's plugged into a thing, and it's just
That's all you
like,
can do these days is if you get like you got to get super jacked and then you can just walk around and put on like cool kid clothes
yeah,
and say something stupid.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got like
It's-
And then it's like,
500,000
yeah.
followers.
700,000
It's a
followers.
highly profitable endeavor.
He's a consultant.
Actually love girls, and if you were with me, I would be nice to you, and I would never be mean. And
I've
I'm
got a
like,
couple
yes.
of these. There's versions of it that is like Western guys. I get cowboys.
Ooh.
I get hot
Oh,
cowboys.
yeah, I remember
guys
this
with, like
guy.
cowboy hats.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean it's like the
what I would wear on my first date with you. It's a cowboy guy.
It's a Christian cowboy,
Just
right?
Yeah, there's
riding a
Christian
horse.
cowboy.
the romance novels for the modern age.
Yeah.
They're just the deconstructed romance
They
novels.
also do those.
There's
There's
just
females that are romance novel authors that make Instagram reels. I was in that hole for a while.
Wait, what?
One girl is like a hockey groupie. So she only writes romantic novels for like hockey. So it'll be like when your
Checked against
when
the
your
boards.
boyfriend versus your ex-boyfriend meet on the ice, and it's just like a hockey clip of 2 guys fighting.
I feel like people that write romance novels, there's no way they're good in bed. You know what I mean? They're just fantasizing about being good in bed.
I bet they're pretty
That's
good.
all I do. That's all you can do, dude.
You know what I mean? Like they're describing these sexual encounters. It's like they've probably never been, fingered in the woods.
No, I bet they're maniacs.
They probably blush. I'd imagine they blush. I mean, just imagine fingering your 3rd grade English teacher. That's
Yeah.
all.
It's easier
They
to
probably
write.
just
It's easier to write
I
than
remember
get
which
it
one
done.
it was. It's like, oh,
it is a blush.
I think
Dude.
she's passed
Blumster?
away.
Was there any of your teachers in grade school you would have taken down?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
My art teacher, I think she was grooming me.
Really?
Yeah.
What was she doing?
She would come to my house personally, and we'd
We're
have
gonna put
private
macaroni
lessons.
on your penis, Tommy. We're gonna do-
Yeah, dude, she was talking
You
like
had an art teacher that came and gave you private lessons?
Yes. Yes, and she would get
You are
close.
good.
Oh, yeah, you're good at art, though. You're good at art.
artist.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, that'd be awesome for an art teacher.
It'd be funny if that's how all the guys in the Renaissance were. They're just Tommies. So you want me to fucking, what do you want on that roof?
Just taking
Yeah, I'll
beer breaks
fucking
because
do
my
it.
neck hurts from painting the
Look
ceiling.
at this little pecker. Put a little pecker on.
Everybody's got small dicks on purpose. Fuck them. If I gotta live with it, he does.
And not one
Look at
hog
this. I
on
made
those
a
little.
fucking flying machine. It spins around. You fly.
Wapelangelo.
Dude.
It does seem like something Tommy would come up. It's literally a corkscrew
Yeah,
on
it's-
top of like a
Michelangelo's
fruit
designer
cart.
Da Vinci.
Vinci, yeah.
He can go fuck himself. Those designs suck. Every one of the drawings is like something I came up with in like 5th grade.
He was Musk for back in the. He was coming up with like futuristic
Yeah,
weapons.
he
Yeah,
was.
You guys got to see some of my bar napkin drawings. They're out there.
I
Your
forgot you did
drawings are
that
good.
too.
Your painting's good. I saw it.
Thanks, man.
I admired your art. I said, "Wow, that's nice."
I'll bring it up here.
I love
I'd
it.
like that.
We need some.
Yeah, I need some more art.
Wow, wow, West.
It was the teacher I wanted to fuck.
Yeah, you should name her on this.
Yeah.
She'd love to hear.
She's
it.
probably dead by now or something.
Think she's
I
dead?
don't know.
Self-inflicted, or you think old age?
I don't know, but she looked exactly like Pam Anderson.
There's no way.
That's through your fucking tiny lens,
to
dude.
me,
Yeah.
she looked exactly
I mean,
like
she had
Pam
blonde
Anderson.
hair and tits.
I'm about to blow
Yeah.
the whistle. Go to the goog.
People are gonna find this woman.
Gonna find her obituary, dude. She's
True.
dead.
No, she's
Definitely
changed
dead.
her name multiple times.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. There's no way they're gonna find her.
Yeah, we had an 8th grade teacher she was old, but she had giant tits.
Yeah.
And it made everyone was like, she's so hot.
Yes, dude.
It's crazy how she was not hot.
Yeah, but you're
At the
13.
time,
you
it was
got
like, this is the
waterbed
best.
tits,
Yeah.
dude. It doesn't matter
Giant
what you look
tits.
like.
We had a certified babe when I was in 8th grade. The 5th grade teacher was a certified babe, and I used to like disrupt.
You found her already?
Let's see, man, dude. Let's see.
I don't know. It might be.
Definitely.
Yo,
Oh, dude.
that's babe teacher.
Oh, really?
Yo.
Good for her.
Set it up, dude.
Connor, how's that geometry
We'll
going?
beep her name.
Set it
No,
up.
you seriously could
Bleep
probably
that.
take her. I don't want to. If she has a family, I don't want to disrespect her, but like, you could probably take her down now.
I bet. I
Connor,
bet.
what's stopping you, dude?
Yeah.
What is she tutoring? Social studies?
Bro, like, dude,
get
I
in
forget
there.
all the capitals.
Like, I
He's
gotta-
getting worked up. I know him,
Yeah.
dude.
I've forgotten all the capitals. I need help. Oh, what's a capital Thailand? Bangkok.
Ooh.
Let's kiss.
Yeah.
What'd you seeing? What's her marital status, dude? Get to the goods. Dude, that'd be so hot. You'd be like Macron from France.
I don't think it would matter if she knew it was you.
We had some lesbian teachers too. There was two.
Yeah,
And
they're
they,
called gym teachers.
No, they were math. They were math.
True.
They were
Dog
math
the Bounty
teachers.
Hunters. Dude, we had a Dog the Bounty Hunter gym teacher. I think she wore like wraparound Oakleys. Oh, dude, we had a gym teacher in high school. That was Dog the Bounty Hunter, pure Dog the Bounty Hunter. She would call us snakes. She'd be like, "Get in there, snake! Come Come on, snake. Yeah, she was the best.
Speaking of heaters, Dog the
Snake.
Bounty Hunter's lady's tits are
Yeah.
enormous.
She's dead.
Oh, she died?
She died.
From what?
Meat overdose.
The cartel send her head over on a turtle.
Dog was like, oh no. No, fuck.
Didn't she look like kind of just like him?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so hot.
Yeah.
To find
They
a
look
lady that
exactly
looks the most like you and then have sex with her until she dies.
Maybe the worst bad breath face in history.
Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Wait, the
For
what?
sure. Bad breath face. I got
She got a bad breath
I got a
face.
theory. You can see bad breath on someone's face.
Well, at that point, her tit sweat could be like in the zone of
Oh,
the breath. So
God.
you wouldn't
Imagine
really know. Tit sweat stinks.
Don't besmirch Dog's beautiful face.
True.
that casket had springs on it. Shocks.
Dude, that's kind of bullshit. We don't seek out someone who looks like the most like us to mate with and then just fucking
It's just your sister.
true. Well, non-related, obviously.
It's just your sister.
I think
Maybe
a lot of
blue
people
bloods
do
had
that.
something too. What?
I think a lot of people do
Find
that.
people, there are
Yeah,
couples
yeah.
where they do look like they're.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a science where you constantly look at yourself and then you see yourself as the standard of beauty.
What the hell happened to me?
What science is that?
I was hoping the follow-up question.
Who told you that you were? Somebody told you. No, you're right to think that.
No, I think there's like
Every time you look in the mirror, you're like, this is it.
no. I mean, there's a I used the wrong words, but there's like a
The
normalcy.
doctor prescribed you
There's a
10 of
normalcy
these.
to your angles and your look, so that when you see somebody that looks like you, you're like,
If I see a woman
I
that
feel
looks like me, I
repelled.
go. It's like that Chappelle sketch when the haters go back in time. He's like, "Don't make fun of him, Buck Nasty. One of them could be a great great granddaddy." And he looks up and he sees him and he's like,
Yeah, I have the opposite. If I see a woman who looks even remotely like me, I want to physically attack her.
"Yeah,
I want to destroy her.
yeah."
Dude, you know what I realize you can do in your car in road rage? If you're road raging with a woman, you're within your legal right from your car to go.
Oh yeah.
From your car.
Don't.
I may or may not have employed it today.
I heard you road raging. You were road raging against a black lady when we were on the.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I road raged her. Yes. Well, she more so road
It was
raged
like
me.
an intense one. We
Really?
were just.
What
She
happened?
road raged me. I was chilling. Dude, chill zone, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like I'm at my zenith of chill.
No, it was 10 o'clock in the morning because I
It
was
was
on,
early.
I was
It
on the
was-
phone with you.
You've been getting up a little early every now and then. And I think it was
occasionally.
heading to work out.
Okay.
10:30 workout. Bam. For a second, I was like, oh, fuck, dude. It could have been bullshit. But no, I was pulling up and there was traffic on Girard Avenue, which is, like a little 2-lane street in Philly. And I go to pull up and there's like a break in the traffic because I'm at a red light ready to make a right. And like 20 feet behind me, there was like a lady. So I didn't have the light, but I was like, I have nothing but space and I'm pulling into traffic. So I just pulled right in and stopped.
yeah.
Dude, she pulled behind me, fucking let off the loudest, most insane honk. Just a big fat, like pissed off black lady. Just fully shaking her fucking car, screaming out of her window. And I chilled for a minute and I stopped and I went, rolled my window down and went, shut the fuck up. She went ballistic.
Oh, of course,
She went
dude.
ballistic, dude.
Dude, they
And
treat
then she kept telling I went, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care
That
at
one
all.
got pulled back. They.
no, everybody treats Gerard like fucking Frogger. They just
It's
don't stop.
crazy.
And there's not that many lights. Dude,
No.
when I was in college, I lived in North Philly, and two people, there's like the older lady and then a younger dude were just sitting in the middle of the street, like the turning lane. And as I went to turn, she pushed this kid in front of like my car and his,
These are pedestrians.
yeah. And it hooked the purse of the younger one. And they made another car made me pull over as if I hit this person.
They pull out like a siren and fucking.
No, he like cut me off. He's like, "You hit her! You hit her!" Going fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
true.
So I pull over, and then I just got out. I'm like, "You okay?" She dropped her purse, right? And I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I'm just passing through.
And then I realized the kid's like mentally ill. So the girl's like, "Yes," and then the mom's like, "She's not okay. She's not okay." And now I'm in this like, "She's fine." She just said, and then she went, "No," and they took my license plate. And like 30 days later, I got a fucking.
What'd you get?
In the mail. I had to go to court, and they had to settle with my insurance company. They tried to get like $350,000. And eventually
What?
settled out of court for like $1,500. Frogger.
All right.
Oh my god.
This was a
They're
pitch.
like, we want 350,000. It's like, all right, we're gonna give you 1,000. Deal.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Deal,
scam.
good deal.
They just chill in the middle of the streets looking for a
Oh
payout.
man.
I fell for it. I was young and dumb, full of cum.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, just kept moving.
Yeah, I couldn't, dude. The police, the people's police were out and about trying to. They would have fucked me up.
Yep. Well, yeah, you might have been in on the scam. You almost got WWE.
Yeah.
You almost
that.
got.
Oh yeah, the scam expert.
Lemaire.
Lemaire. Ah,
Come on, say it.
seems like a no. I'll leave him be.
Oh yeah,
I can tell when there's a
it's an
no.
active
He's
scam.
got a pack. You got a pack of scams.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
got
scammed, but
out.
I can tell when
You have been scammed, or are you doing scamming?
he got scammed.
Oh,
Wait, how
let's go.
We've already talked about
Oh,
it, but
yeah.
he was we were in Milwaukee, got on Milwaukee Gone Wild subreddit. tried to join an orgy. They made
to
him
pay?
hold on, they
How
made
much?
him buy a ticket. He was like, I'm only gonna give you half. Then he got to the Holiday Inn or the Days Inn or wherever. It was a Holiday Inn in Milwaukee. And they were like, he was like, all right, I'm here. They were like, we're too busy fucking. We can't let you in. So he
But they're
left.
texting.
I know. Not
How much
right
did you?
now.
How much you lose? Oh, shit.
That's not too bad. You got
That's a fun time
Well,
for $100
$100 thinking you're about to come.
Yeah,
That's tough. It's, it's what it's attached to.
yeah, but the emotional roller coaster ride's kind of fun. You know,
Yeah,
Sure,
that
I
was a
could beat
fun
off
story.
that,
I was
guess,
happy
getting
about it.
cheated for $100.
your heartbeats it's flopping at a level you once you walk in that Days in.
Yeah.
You're getting psyched, dude. That's worth
true.
$100. Feel something
God.
in Milwaukee. There's nothing else to do. Lose $100 on a fake
Best
sex
case
scene.
scenario, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should have just jerked off to the idea of it happening.
I'm sure he did. I'm
sure, yeah,
I'm
exactly.
about to beat off too.
I've done
It's
that.
hot
I've
as
done
shit.
that a couple times. I've been on the pages and then just texted someone and they'll be like, "I'll meet you right now," and I
Yeah.
just jerk off and I go, "All right."
Yeah, the thrill's
Dude.
already there.
I ordered one in Montana, and this rhino showed up, and I shut the door. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have done this, dude.
Dude, beating
one
off the
tooth was
hooker ads.
backwards. It was
beating off
fucking
the hooker
nuts.
ads is like the Harry Potter portal, just into like you're standing right at like platform 33 and you're right there. You're about to go through into another part of life.
There is something hot about like just reading like the descriptions of like who
Days
you could
In.
possibly
The
order.
Milwaukee's Days In is
Getting ear support with a phone call is a very dangerous game as well. But I don't know. They're talking like, never mind. They'll get you. They protect their own, dude. You gotta watch them.
It's the blue line. They back the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you think hookers are doing now? You think they're like thriving, or you think they're getting backpaged out of existence, or what? Like,
it seems like they're doing pretty good.
yeah,
I think they just start doing that.
I follow them on Twitter.
No,
Yeah,
you follow Backpage Hookers on Twitter?
yeah.
Well, they've been dispersed, dude.
I follow a couple.
Why?
I just want to see what they're up to.
You know what they're up to?
They're fucking
they're not
guys
doing-
for
but it's
money.
still
pottery.
It's interesting because they're always like they make me mad because they tweet
You are
stuff.
a fucking serial killer.
100%
That's
lunatic.
interesting.
Sex workers make me mad. What? I follow them on
that
social
mad.
media. And they,
He's pissed they're not fucking
good
him.
lord.
No, not that mad. They just like
What are they
they'll
up to?
always be like, "Oh man, I tripped today. Can someone send me $200?" It'll be like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're like alt comics.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And they're
We're trying to put together a tour.
Yeah, dude. Yes,
Can my aunt send me $200?
yes. They post
Yeah.
Or
dates.
some guy that wants to.
Oh yeah, or
They post dates. They post. They'll be like, "Gonna be."
Their
in
whole thing's a scam. They're trying to
Peoria.
take advantage of
Yeah.
the weak-minded. They're like
Yeah.
they're like pastors. You know what I mean? Pastors are just selling the fake story of Jesus to
It's
fucking
kind of true.
to mentally ill people.
What are you talking about the fake story?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Even if
dude?
let's get into it, dude. Even if it's Jesus is just a historical person,
Yeah.
What a great
imagine
person.
the fucking ripple effect he's had on the history of humanity.
Yeah, it's
Take
great.
away the transcendent element, dude.
It's more about the pastors. These
I
guys
worship
need to
that.
tone it down with all their goods.
Yeah, those late night pastors.
They gotta hide
Yeah.
some money, dude.
That's
yeah,
pretty-
well, again, that's
pretty
just
wild.
another. They're like hookers for religion. It's like,
Exactly.
That's, yeah, that was,
yeah, that's fair. But
Yes.
again, if woe to them who fucking fall for such a thing.
Yeah.
Woe
You
to
see the
them.
dude in like Detroit that just
No,
got
it's just-
fucking
You think Jesus would protect?
dude was
fools.
showing up in like a Bentley and like diamond suits and shit, walking into some dog shit church in Detroit. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, these people are trying to eat dinner.
Yeah, but every once in a while you start watching them and you start thinking like, could I do that?
Yeah.
How long would it take me to rise the ranks?
We had a
of the-
friend in Phillies whose dad was a pastor.
You need charisma, dude. You need lots of charisma.
Yeah, your
tell you.
stage presence.
Yeah, yeah, not gonna do it. I've been watching the tape recently.
Tommy's got
could do
some
it.
stage presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitler could have been a great pastor.
Yeah.
You know,
He was,
he was a great pastor.
I guess.
He would have made a pretty poor rabbi, though. I got a hunch.
There we
I'm
go.
sorry, dude. I haven't had a beer yet. I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
So you
you're
hate
good.
these
Early
priests.
chaos
You
is
hate the
tough.
priestly class.
Huh?
You hate the priestly class.
I do. Yeah,
enough.
I got real stickler about those motherfuckers these days.
Gotcha.
I guess just upbringing. I wasn't abused or anything, but just the whole. I'm bitter.
About what?
I don't
12
get
years
that.
of Catholic school.
I don't have it.
Yeah, man.
Other people do.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
There's a couple guys I like.
Bill Burr seemed to. He had some jokes that were like that
About the priests.
about like growing up in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
people
just
that
a
are like-
priest though. It's like I was pissed at my parents for a while. My
what?
dad never went to church, but like he formulated like a system like where if you didn't go, you were like grounded and shit.
Yeah, imagine what else you might have gotten into if you didn't go to church. You
Yeah.
probably
Dude,
could have
imagine
been, like,
having
kissing
kids.
boys under the
You
train
don't
tracks.
go to church, and you get to send your kids away for an hour and a half every Sunday.
Yeah, it's great.
Every Sunday,
True.
just like you guys go,
Yeah.
or you're grounded.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Awesome.
I'd have like 3 religions for my
Yeah.
kids.
How bought into it were you as a child?
Oh, it's never.
I was all in.
I mean, in grade school,
I'm all in.
yeah.
I'm talking grade school.
Were you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking
Fully
grade
committed?
Up to like 7th grade.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on my hands and knees doing prayers at night in 5th grade, I think.
Hands in.
Why are you on all fours?
Butt up, butt up. Give me the Holy Spirit.
Maybe I'm figuring out why I'm pissed. They fucking tricked me.
You're just like kissing the guy through the confession screen. Yeah, I feel indifferent. I remember being younger and being like, man, that stunk.
I brought up religion, dude.
Oh,
Shut
who
the
cares?
fuck up.
Who cares?
Religion rules.
We talk religion.
I love religion, dude.
Are you a Buddhist or something like that now? I could see you being like,
No, I can never get like that into it because then you're just doing all these like rituals every day. And it's like I couldn't possibly sit
Yeah.
down and like say words to my ancestors for real.
you seem like a very spiritual dude, though.
I do. I have a ritual I do in the morning where I blast cold water on myself and imagine the unfathomable depths of space. And I go, man, dude,
the
I should be happy to
vacuum?
be alive. Yeah, I hit
Yeah.
cold water on myself and I go, and it hits me and I go, one day all my particles will be out in deep, dark, cold space. And I just go, I might as well take advantage of this now. That's my ritual I do right now.
That's pretty good. That's like
Pretty
Zen.
tight.
That's
Yeah, it's
meditation.
I'm pretty zen, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could say. But they all school up. All of those things school up, and it turns into a fucking cult eventually, and it's like stinky.
Yeah, you gotta. It's feels like it's easy to slip into the cultness of it.
Yeah,
You know, because it's so nice to believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude. I went to when I was in Rhode Island, and I was driving home, and I passed the Vedanta Society, which is like a sect of Hinduism, and I was like, dude, I want to go in there in the morning. I've never passed a place like that. I want to see what it was like. So I got up at like 5:30 in the morning and went to like their morning service. Dude, I sat on a fuck. It was so sick.
They're very
This
similar.
weekend, you went to a Hindu service?
Yeah, this weekend I got up at like 5:30, and I went
Imagine
in.
not telling your friends that.
Should be the first thing out of your mouth.
100%.
Really? After I forgot all about it, dude. I went in. It was fucking sick. It was only like 6 people, but I rolled in and it was just like 2
Holy
dudes.
shit. They were probably like, all right, this is it.
Yep. Here's the shooter.
Here he is.
What kind of people were in there?
Vishnu. He's here.
Destroying worlds.
Yeah, he's
Idiot
here.
bros.
I am become
Yeah,
death.
he's FaceTiming.
We went and we just sat in silence
Live stream.
Yeah,
for an
he's
hour.
live streaming. That's
We
not
just
good.
sat on pillows on an altar for like an hour. The whole when I went in, I was like, "Oh shit, am I sitting in like the wrong spot?" Because it's totally silent.
Yeah.
Then a lady like got up after an hour. A lady went and got up and hit a keyboard and was like, "Oh, these new," and he just chilled. I was like, "This is awesome."
Nobody said hi to you, or what are you doing here?
No, they welcome you. They're
Did
just
they
like,
have
"What's
to
up? Come on."
grab
in."
an extra pillow, or were they?
No, there was one on there. Thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we just chilled and then
It's like a
afterwards-
Moroccan restaurant.
Dude, it was nice, dude.
So
It
you
was
just sat like Indian style?
yeah. Well, my knees started to hurt, so I can't. That's the thing too. It's totally silent. And I'd be like, and I kept trying to move my knees.
Especially in the morning, dude. In the morning, my stomach the whole time
Oh,
was like,
God.
Just farting.
Mine was growling, but the lady was being really loud, which I was like, thank God, because if she would do something loud, then I'd be like, like move my legs.
You got to time it with the big broad.
That's insane. You did this.
Dude, she hit the
That
keyboard
is
and started.
insane.
They just did this whole thing, and I was like sitting there, and a dude just slid me a book. He's like, "Here you go," and it's like pointed to the page. He's like, "We're right here." And I was like, "Thanks, brother." It was just me, like. But when I first went in there, I was nervous because I was like, I had my eyes closed, and I never seen these guys. I don't know these guys. I'm like these. I was like expecting them to clobber me. One dude just like beat my ass and be like, "We got him."
Yeah.
Imagine your wife not thinking you're fucking somebody else. You're like, I'm just gonna go to a Hindu church at 5:30 and I'll be right back. You got nothing to bring home to prove that you didn't fuck somebody.
I was laughing. It's like that meme. They think like you're thinking about other girls, and I was in like a non-dualist temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great fucking way to start cheating on your spouse. Just like start this whole program where you're checking out new religions every early morning.
Dude, I took the most challenging the farting thing reminded me. I took the most challenging shit of my entire life recently. I was at 7th Street Comedy Club and I like had to shit so bad, and it's a tiny little room and the bathroom is like a thin door right next to the showroom. And I literally and I had I had
You had to.
explosive like I couldn't hold it. I tried to hold it for like 45 minutes. And then Aaron Berg
a
was
long
on
time.
stage. Aaron Berg was on stage and literally said, "It's like you can hear people shitting. That's how like small this room is." Dude, I was holding an ass cheek and I was dude, straight up
Chris.
Shawshank Redemption. Like I was farting when he would get laughs. Like I was just
Nice.
and it was so painful. Dude, and
I
took-
can't tell who that came from. Sound like a Mac.
We're all one being anyway. It doesn't matter.
dude,
We're all particles.
he was on stage.
We're all particles. So what's the difference? Guys, I can fart constantly. We're all particles. Those are just particles. They're made out of stardust just like you.
That gas was destined to escape from
Of course. Someday you'll meet that gas again. I mean, if the universe is infinite, eventually your particles will meet that fart again.
For sure.
In the swirling cosmos.
Better
gonna be
chance of
all-
meeting your grandma.
Yeah.
I'll just smell it one last time.
So how did it end
So
up?
yeah.
It took
you
his
got away
whole,
with it?
Yeah, I got away with it, dude. I was
Until some girl
freezing in there.
fainted walking in
Yeah.
there
Dude, I was
afterwards.
freezing like crazy. It took me his entire set to get the shit out.
How was the wipe?
Clean?
That's what's up.
Surprise. Well,
right.
I was letting it out, just like
There is something that happens before shows where you rush the shit.
yeah.
Like if I'm about to go on and I have to shit, you gotta rush it. Then you got a dirty ass.
Ew.
Yeah.
That happens.
I started bringing
something that
they make tubs of Vaseline for your lips.
Then you take your pants off later and it smells.
No, Chris. Good lord, not that dirty.
I bet it does.
Liquid Death's mountain water, flavored sparkling water and iced tea, may look like a tall boy can, but it's
Sweet.
a non-alcoholic choice you can enjoy anywhere. I love a non-alcoholic choice. With flavors like Rest in Peach and Armless Palmer, you can make any boring
What about the
Zoom
Grim
call.
Leafer, dude?
Grim Leafer as well. I think the Grim.
Don't forget the Grim Leafer.
They didn't list the Grim Leafer. You can make any boring Zoom calls a little more exciting. I'm cracking open a can. and
Everybody's
drinking
gonna be like, "You're fired." You go, guys. It's just a Grim Leafer.
God, it's armless. It's just an armless Palmer.
It's Armless Palmer. I'm not getting hammered.
Chill out, guys. Drinking Liquid Death, or if you're driving a bus too, how funny would that be?
Yeah.
Drinking Liquid Death is also great for the environment. They donate a portion of their profits from every can sold to help end plastic pollution. Why would you drink anything else? Pick up a can and start violently murdering your thoughts today.
Sex workers. Just kidding. Your thirst.
You can find Liquid Death's healthy beverages on Amazon or at a retailer near you. Plus, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast listeners get 20% off their first
No
Liquid
way.
Death apparel purchases.
20% off.
20% off, dude. 1/5. Plus, Oh, never mind. I already read that. Available exclusively at liquiddeath.com/drenched. Exclusions may apply. That's liquiddeath.com/drenched.
Wow.
It was.
Let's get back to the show.
Please. Let me ask you a question.
You got it.
And feel free to jump in on this one.
Yeah.
What if you could put all of your photos onto one gorgeous frame?
Oh, I'd love it.
You can.
I can.
With a connected frame from Aura. Shane, it was named the best digital photo frame by Wirecutter and The Strategist and featured in hundreds of gift guides. Aura frames are guaranteed to make mom or grandma smile. I'd really like that because my grandma hasn't smiled in a while.
My grandma has passed away.
Same.
I could put one of those auras on her
True.
tombstone, which I've never visited once.
What would you put pictures of? Ronnie Coleman.
Me having fun.
True.
I'm alive.
Just to anyone grieving, just be like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Must be nice not suffering at all. Hope you're having fun down there. I can't wait.
Well, Shane, it takes just minutes to set up for years of enjoyment. What would you load on your frame? We already talked about that.
Sports.
Taunting our dead
Dead relatives.
Invite as many people as you want to add their photos to the frame. You never know what fun or embarrassing moments you'll get to relive.
Oh my God.
Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com/MSSP. That's AURA frames.com/MSSP. Use code MSSP to get up to $30 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver frames. This deal ends on May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions obviously apply. And Sean, you have something.
And Sean has a
say?
show at the Stand.
Yes, I do. I have a show at the Stand. It's May 3rd, which is when this is coming out this evening. If you're listening right now, please
yes.
come. I'd really appreciate it.
You
Thank
better
so
get out. You're
much.
going to get this out this evening?
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So Wednesday, May
Well, don't
3rd.
be fucking around with the days like that,
At the
dude. I
Stand.
can't tell.
Thank you.
Thank you. Matt, let's get back to the show where we're having a great time with our friends, Chris and Tommy.
Hey, guys. Vaz is in my road kit now. They have these little
your
tiny
butthole? Your ass?
tubs. They have tiny tubs for chapped lips. Yeah, my ass is, dude, first shit of the weekend, my ass is just completely disarray. They have a little, it's a tiny tub
Did you
of
give birth to
Vaseline.
your kids? Why is it all fucked up?
No, because when you take a shit and then like you don't get to wipe properly, you go on stage, you do the whole
Gets
night.
chapped.
Yeah, it gets all fucking like blistery or whatever that is, man. If you don't wipe your ass right, dude, it's just like shit just destroys your body.
Yeah, I told
You don't
I
have
was-
do you have a squatty or a tushy?
No, I
bidet?
have a travel one, but I always forget it. But I take the trash can. But it's like once I'm in the club, I have to shit.
What do you mean a travel one?
You have a travel squatty potty. They fold
No, I
up.
meant a
no,
bidet.
I was
I meant
talking about a
bidet.
bidet.
Travel bidet?
No,
No,
just a
that's why I
bidet at
was-
home.
They
Do
make
you
one
like
of
clear
those.
the?
It happens to me when I'm gone. I have a bidet. The line broke. I get a new one. But the,
Yeah, you got to wet the toilet paper. You
but
got to
I'm
bring
saying,
some.
I'm saying
wet
in the
wipes.
road. True. Bring some. Well, that's the Vaz. Just fucking smear it with Vaz.
yeah, dude.
Move
I was
on.
putting Aquifer on my butthole for a while.
Why don't you,
Aquifer.
yeah,
why don't you
yeah.
get just Preparation H? Isn't that Vaseline? Isn't that
It's proper, yeah.
just for your butthole
Yeah, I
Vaseline?
thought that was like
Same
something
thing.
different though.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Well, it's Vaseline to help
It
hemorrhoids
is
or,
much
or
less
pain.
shameful.
The
Vaseline.
Prep H feels, yeah.
You buy it's a bright yellow box.
Yeah.
You
That's what I'm
gotta
saying.
walk through the Walgreens.
Yeah,
And it's for your lips. It's tiny. It's like lip intensive.
Everybody thinks it's
Nobody
for your
knows,
lips.
dude.
yeah.
Ooh, somebody's gonna use that.
True.
Your
you ever
wife's
put-
gonna be like, "Oh, nice."
Well, I told her to get it specifically for my butthole.
You
I
like
said-
stay away from that one.
Oh yeah, I told her.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
these are
Yeah.
mine.
Have you
going
wiped your
crossbones.
butt and then put your finger back on the thing?
I've made that mistake as a child. Yes, I've
Yeah.
stank up some Vaseline. I've stanken up the family Vaseline a couple times, dude. That sucks when you open it up and it's just like fucking groans in your face. Do you ever stank up the Vaseline?
No.
Oh,
is
dude,
going
it's,
on?
yeah, it holds the ass smell forever. Do you ever stank it
Yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's
What do you mean? It's a whole.
Because I got a
double
chapped
dip.
ass.
You
Yeah,
double
you go.
dip.
I would go 3 fingers in that thing.
You fuck
And
your
then-
ass up. Dude. If your ass is so
Jesus.
gross that when you take your pants off, it smells like
That
shit.
is so
That's
fucking
never
gross,
happened,
dude.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
swear it's never
No,
happened.
we-
All right, I believe you.
I knew one guy who
I take it back.
I used to
I
have
know
a
when
thing,
this boy
though,
lies.
When I would like if I was
Why are you coming at his mussy like that, dude?
We've had several disputes.
when I was playing sports though, if I was really exerting myself at the end of practice, I would like my fucking spandex or whatever would be like, I'd be like, I definitely shit a little bit.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
You never
Like a
had that?
marathon.
I would think football you'd be.
You would think.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
I've never shit myself playing football.
It was never.
It's hard to
full
find
shit. It
like
was
NFL pro players with little dung in their pants after a big
We'll also
hit.
be going to a cafeteria, be basically just eating like buckets of Olean.
Yeah, I
You
never
know, it
played
gives
at
you
that
anal
level.
leakage.
Drexel cat food.
yeah.
I can't believe that fucking cat scored that goal. It's crazy.
Fuck.
That's
Was that real?
a tough one.
Dude, it got me, man. That got me.
Yeah, we had a nice weekend. Lamisi was with me.
Oh yeah.
We went to the Cassini.
Oh yeah, Parks.
Yeah.
How was
a couple of the birds showed up. That was pretty
Nice.
exciting. Yeah.
Which ones?
It was 2 tight ends, Stoll and Tyree, and then Jurgens, the guard, and Ian Book, dude.
Book.
Damn.
Got to hang out with Ian Book.
Sick.
Dude. I was
Nice.
so excited.
Yeah.
As soon as he walked in, I was like, yeah.
Is he the
Pretty
man?
embarrassing. Yes.
Nice.
He looks
He's
like
cool.
Did they stay at the casino or
What's
did they
he-
go
he's
home?
a
Yeah,
third?
we stayed. We played blackjack.
he's our third.
It was fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Can he
Or
punt?
second. He's probably second.
See that punter we picked up? Sorry, this is going to be boring.
No,
Yeah,
no,
was
the-
it, was it
the
Michigan
draft was
State
crazy,
or
I
who
heard.
was it?
yeah, what do they call him? The he's a fucking
Jalen
beast.
Carter or something.
Jalen Carter's a good one.
We got the secondary of the school.
We got Georgia.
Georgia,
Georgia,
yeah.
yeah, right
Yeah.
back in our, yep.
Dude, we're going to be dirty.
I've been
Look at
following
that
the
edge
news.
We're gonna be
rusher.
dirty.
Yeah.
I've been following the news. Dude. We
Yeah.
got Georgia's fucking secondary.
We got Georgia's defense.
How about our running back
D-line.
though? How about our fucking running back? We
Bro. What
Swift.
a good DeAndre Swift coming
Dude,
back
let's
to
go.
Philly.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
He went to St. Joe's Prep.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's my
he
fucking high school
he
rival.
went to Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hell?
How about that?
Something's going on.
It's going to be a good year, boys.
Yeah.
Something's going. Yeah, we already almost.
Birds
won
are
the
looking
Super Bowl.
good, dude.
Birds are looking real good.
How'd they get such good draft picks after almost
the
being in
king,
Super Bowl?
the god.
So,
Howie Roseman.
Howie Roseman's been.
He's a
He's
pretty
the
taking
best in the
chances.
business. He fleaces every fucking team.
We're
Didn't we
doing
pay our
well. Things are
quarterback,
looking
like
up
$1 billion
for us.
too.
Yeah, that hurts. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, true.
Who hurts?
Yeah.
But he doesn't
We had
really
to.
start getting paid until late, right?
Yeah,
contract
they're gonna have to win in the next like
35,
3 years.
50.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, with that money, didn't you think like if they hurt their ACL, they would give them like a prosthetic? They would just like cut their leg in half and give them like a cybernetic knee. At that point?
Give him a blade. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why not? It's got to be someone's got to be sneaking that in pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, there's going to be an NFL player with blades, right? You know, those are like $20,000. Those blades.
Wait, what kind of blades? you
That's
talking
it.
Yeah. Yeah, like the.
Man, that thing costs an arm and a leg.
about? When you say when you say blades, what do you mean?
It's like that, like
Spring,
carbon
prosthetic
fiber,
leg.
like spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Why not?
Fly.
20,000's. I would have guessed 300,000.
really?
Yes.
I thought it'd be like
yeah, but if you're
five.
pricing the
For a
legs,
leg?
too high- you can't price
Also,
the legs.
A
too
lot of
high,
these
though.
people, their legs are falling off for different reasons. They can't afford $20,000 spring
No one's
boards,
getting
dude.
springs.
There's got to be a dude
They're
with
getting pirates.
diabetes who's
They're
like,
getting
give me a
pegged.
blade.
Yes, yes.
Getting banisters. Banister, I would assume, costs $20,000 for somebody to install a banister in your
Oak.
leg.
Yeah.
20,000 is not.
Dude,
Yeah.
just bringing a leg carpenter out here and measuring you up.
But it's just, it's just,
He's off an inch. You're
it's
just
just a carbon fiber thing with a
forever.
plunger on the top.
Just-
Drunk on the job, using the wrong size screw. Just using your uncle to play your
those
loud.
blades have to be so expensive.
Dude, I
Go sport.
can't be more than a motorcycle though.
Blow the whistle on.
Are they
it.
letting
I
these
bet.
dudes play with regular people, like in the Olympics and stuff?
I don't think so. I think there was a big controversy. There was,
Blade Man?
I think that almost
Yeah.
Well, I'll
happened.
tell you what, they're letting other people play where it's not very fair.
Exactly. Dude, yeah, some dude with blades was in long jump or triple jump, and he fucking smoked everybody. Yeah. I bet he wasn't even like an athlete. He's like, I could do something with
How have I
this.
never heard about these blades?
Well,
You
they,
remember the Oscar Pistorius?
Yeah, he was the first
He
one.
was a sprinter from
You'd be
South
surprised.
Africa that had it.
You'd be surprised.
And then he
was-
shot his wife.
His wife
Yeah.
Did he
misplaced
really?
one of his
Yeah.
blades.
Did she come out as blades?
She came out of the bathroom and he was like,
Where's my second blade?
He said, "Who's in there?"
Yeah.
It better not. Oh, I hope it's not my wife.
It was like the end of the
Fuck, she's not
Terminator.
next
He's
to me.
just
It's
like
definitely her.
dragging himself along the.
Yeah.
Shot his wife in self-defense.
That's what
He claimed it was an accident, and I think got away with it.
No, he got.
Slightly?
Yeah, he got.
I'm pretty
No,
sure she
he's-
was like against the bathroom wall, like trying to get out the
Damn,
window.
did they
and-
confiscate your blades like when you're a drug dealer? They take your car.
Yeah, you can't take your blades.
We're
to prison.
confiscating your blades.
Get 'em back. Yeah, yeah.
He shanks those things up,
dude.
runs at you, dude.
Just flying
Yeah,
legs.
dude.
Yeah.
The bicycle kick.
It's
We were
Liu
supposed
Kang.
to be double dragon,
Yeah,
dude.
Liu Kang, dude.
Dude, imagine like 50 years later, he's hobbling back to get his bag with like his suit jacket and his blades. They don't even
Damn.
use them anymore.
Yeah, you could Shawshank right out of there, dude. Put a couple little shovels on there and fucking.
Cops are trying
fine,
to chase him.
Don't take my BLADs, please. I didn't know it was my wife. I didn't know it was my wife. Damn, dude. Fuck. I'm so sorry that happened to him.
So what happened in parks?
Oh, yeah.
Shows?
You would have liked it. We played. Yeah, the shows were fine. Played poker. Me and Beezer last Sunday night. Dude, Beezer at a card table is a problem. He's a nightmare.
Why?
He just talks shit to everybody at the table. Talks to the dealer. He's like, "Come on, give me a card." Damn it. He loses every time. I'm not saying I don't. I lose every time too. We played poker. We found like a $1 or $3 blind poker table. So it was as cheap as you can get.
Yeah.
These dudes are sitting there were the saddest dudes I've seen. Some of them were cool, but there was a couple that I was looking at like, God damn.
Yeah.
This is dark. They're playing like $10 hands of poker at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck. Dudes would be like, I'm all in and stand up and be like,
Oh,
yeah. It was crazy.
that's tough stuff.
I was like, you want to know how much money I had? I was drunk. I was like, I don't give a fuck. The casino just paid me more than
Dude, I remember. I
playing
think,
house money.
I think the first time I did a
Literally.
casino was with you in. Did we go? Where was it? Central PA somewhere. And I was like, "This is gonna be
like
sick,
Connecticut.
dude. We're going to a casino."
Yeah.
Casinos suck.
You thought the ladies would have come out in front of you like,
Dude.
Yeah, you know it's Vegas, baby.
yeah.
No, it's
Yeah, it
it's
was-
so sad.
This-
casinos are disgusting
Yeah.
and sad.
And if you
We
drink,
had the buffet ticket.
it takes them
That was nice.
35
Buffet
minutes
ticket
to
was
bring you a
nice.
free drink when you're losing
Takes-
$200
takes
an hour.
so long.
It's insane, dude.
They wouldn't let us drink.
And then what's that?
They wouldn't let us drink at the casino.
What do you mean?
The casino?
You keep saying the casino. Sorry, I was just that angry at you, but I've been dealing with this guy all weekend. He
Yeah.
says the way he's like the skinny guy with the mustache. I'm like, I don't know. You got to help more than that. Where? In what capacity? What are we talking about? He's like, we got done seeing a movie. He was like, was that the deaf guy in the movie that won the awards? And then he stopped. He goes, no, he talked. And I was like, what do you mean? And then he doesn't say, he just repeats it. He goes, the deaf guy in the movie that won the award. No, he talked. I don't know what the question is.
Where couldn't you drink?
At the casino,
Oh my God.
He said they were barring. He said they were barring performers from drinking before they performed.
Oh, we had to buy our own drinks. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh,
They
wait.
didn't stock the green.
they wouldn't let us drink more than one beer. Like,
The guy said that, which
What?
it never came to fruition at all. What
One
he
beer
said,
per hour as a performer?
remember when he said that? He was like,
fair.
the guy before we go on, he's like, yeah, you're allowed to have 2 drinks an hour in this casino. And
Oh, everybody?
yeah, that's what, and we were like, where? And he was like, casino rule. Immediately we went to Chicken and Pete's and drank fucking 10 beers in an hour. It was like, what is this guy talking about?
Does he mean from the service?
I don't know.
And also,
yeah,
why-
I guess.
They held your fridge back, your personal green room fridge?
Yeah, there was nothing.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then they were like, if you want drinks, you can buy them. And it was like, all right. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Casinos are fucking
And then a
nuts.
bunch of people that I knew were there. So they all came back to the green room and they were like, security's all over this. The fire marshal's furious. You're not allowed to have this many people back here. It was like,
Shut the fuck up.
okay.
Yeah. I feel like there's
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, it was an aggressive. The guy walked in immediately. He was like, you got a lot of guy fans, huh? A lot of guys in the audience.
Whoa.
It's like,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a whole,
man.
you get a whole
Okay.
stadium of girls. Your
There's those
comedy
guys.
sucks.
It's like,
There's those guys.
nothing truer.
They've been like living in their parents'
remember what you
basement
said
for a
about
long
somebody?
time, and they finally get a job, and
No.
then it's like it's like they join the Marines.
Who?
I feel like those
You
guys.
talking about Shane's fans or the guys?
No,
who are-
no, the guy managing that backstage area is like someone
Oh,
who's just
yeah.
like, this is the first job I feel like he's had in a while.
I
and
couldn't.
he's like,
Yeah, I
he's
was like,
fully
I
committed.
said
to
that
like
to
that.
them.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like, I wonder if they've had how new this is.
Yeah.
yeah,
Have they not have a performer that drinks?
yeah.
Styx is there in a week, dude. They better get ready.
Well, yeah.
True.
They're just toll booth operators with something to prove. You know, they got nothing else in their life. So, like, this is my fucking time to shine. I'm going to be the sheriff for this green room. I'm going to ruin someone's fucking day.
Yeah.
Could
I'm
be.
going to
Yeah.
hold
I like
back
that.
a Coors Light.
Jerks. Yeah, they're measuring your beer, being like, "Well, you're down."
Yeah, yeah.
inches down
Is
there.
that your first still?
Yeah, there was a
I'll be back.
fridge. There was a fridge in the green room with like sodas and waters. So when people came back, people started drinking it, and he was like, "Those sodas and waters are for the staff."
Oh my!
No.
I was
what
like,
a
"Dude, I see
dickhead.
2 people drinking a Diet Coke.
Fuck off, man. That's
I just
crazy.
sold this out twice.
I was
Can
just
we
gonna
have
say,
2
dude.
Diet Cokes?"
Yeah,
I sold $9 million worth of beer.
yeah. I just built you another parking garage, fuckface. Get me a beer.
You would think they'd be, yeah. They like, indulge everybody's things too.
Dude,
It's like you think
that's
they'd
how
be
it was in
more,
Long
like,
Island, man.
Gracious.
The fucking Paramount, the owner of the
Oh, yeah,
Paramount.
that was awesome.
This guy rolled out the carpet.
Yeah, that guy
Really?
was perfect.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he was making his handmade cocktails himself. And
Yeah.
making us. We had lamb chops and after
Were
each
you in
show.
Rhode Island?
Paramount in
Long
Long
Island.
Island.
Long Island. Long Island.
Yeah,
Hunting
this guy
game.
was the best.
He was the fucking man.
That's awesome.
Then
Yeah.
a little speakeasy. So after the show, just like a private group of us sit down and have a dinner, like a king's table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring out
Sick.
Even the
lamb
back-
lollipops and all you could drink. Fuck Parks is what I'm saying.
I could get into
Yeah,
a guy
fuck
like
Parks, I don't
denying me
give a fuck.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, fuck
I
him.
could get into like they're like a handler. They're like no Coca-Colas, and you're like, thank you, sir.
That was but the one that having security follow me around the entire time was nice.
Yeah.
There was one guy that was a bodyguard the whole time.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And he was like, "No picture," because people would ask for pictures. He'd be like, "No pictures." And I'd be like, "Dude, they can get pictures." And he was like, "I got you. Don't worry." He was like, "I'll be the dick. You can fucking." I was like, "You don't have to be the dick."
Good cop,
dude."
bad cop.
Yeah,
this
they-
thing.
I'll be the dick. You be the balls.
He was the
so
man.
catch it.
Yeah. No, that guy was fucking awesome though. The poker guys were very scared of me
Really?
because I had a bodyguard standing,
Oh.
and they were like, we were wondering who security was for, dude.
And then you were like
They-
$6.
They
all
thought
in.
it was for Beezer. They thought security from the casino was like,
About
we
to
got to
kick
keep an eye on this guy.
He was like a Polish diplomat.
Dude, Beezer was so funny. He'd be like, he'd call dudes, and these dudes were taking it so serious. He'd be like, I don't think you have it. They'd flip over a fucking full house. He'd be like, damn it. I don't think you have it. I never played poker.
I know.
I never played poker like that.
Yeah.
Like in a
Also,
real-
neither has he. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
So,
it
to
was
be
like,
using that language
you
is
gotta
hilarious.
put chips in, like for the blinds in the beginning, but it's like $3. And you're like, all I have is $5. They're like, just throw it in. We'll give you the change. It's like, all right, I've never
Jesus,
played.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
trying. I think they were mad more because Beezer was there before me for like an hour,
Oh.
sowing seeds of. They hated
Oh,
us.
you took my car.
Yeah, they hated us.
You took my car.
You took my fucking card.
yeah.
Beezer would be like straight. They'd be like, no, that's not straight. Be like, damn it, I thought I had that straight.
What, was it Hold'em? Did they
Yeah, it
have
was
3
just
cards?
Hold'em. Yeah, it was easy. I knew how to play Hold'em, but like,
How tempting was it to sick security on Beezer?
I couldn't do that to the sweet bees.
What about just?
I recognize it's a shitty thing I do where I turn on bees. In those situations, I'm like, bees, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, what, dude? Who gives a fuck? I'm like, all right, you're right. But you're being annoying to these retarded guys.
No, he can be tough. He can be tough in a lift. He gets drunk. He gets
In a lift, it's that exact attitude.
Yeah.
He does that in the casino.
yeah. It's
Where he'll
tough.
get drunk in the lift and be like, how do you drive this thing? Fucking turn up the tunes. T-bone.
But then when that 10th Adderall hits.
Yeah, he gets rowdy. Lemaire's family came. Jabri and his mom came.
Nice.
Got to meet Lemaire's mom.
That's nice.
Awesome.
How many beers did she have?
None. You guys smoked a blunt though.
You
That was
smoked a
pretty
blunt with your
sick.
mom? That's
Yeah.
nice.
Am I allowed to say that? All right. Yeah,
It's-
that was fun.
What was the grub sitch?
Grub Sitch was actually nice. They did hook us up with the grub. Lemizio getting greedy with the grub, dude.
Really?
I've never seen. He was hitting the Rich Voss. He would order a meal at the club and one to go. And he carried. Did you bring those wings all the way back to Philly?
Come on, man.
He ordered wings after the show. The show was at 7:30. We stayed at the casino. You left at like 1? He's been carrying wings with him the entire time.
Oh my
All the way
God.
back to Philly, all the way back to Helium in Philly on Sunday night. Did you eat them? Did you eat them at
Me and
Helium?
Jabri ate him in the car.
Nice. Jabri was awesome. Hanging with Jabri is a treat.
Goddamn.
It's 2 Lemaires.
Yeah.
That's
It's 2 Lemaires, and they're
Damn.
both doing the same thing. Like the waiter will come over and they'll be like, I would like, sorry, I ordered like that earlier. I'm sorry about that. They're
Oh
like, "Well,
my
it's okay. You're
God.
fine."
God, that's awesome. Yeah, that is a treat.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend. I was so sad though.
Well, you're in the Cassini.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
sad.
It's the epicenter of
It was
sadness.
raining out. It was sad, dude.
Was there something else at play?
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, let's get into it. Is there something else
there
you
something-
know about?
Tell him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you with in San Diego?
Matt
Yeah,
and
we're
Nate
going out.
Marshall.
Nice. I'll
And
be in
some-
LA.
and
Maybe
some
I'll come
cool.
down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to come down.
No,
It's only like a 2-hour drive, right?
I'll tell you,
bad
there's,
at all, yeah.
there's a top secret, awesome person coming on Friday.
Let's go.
I'm very excited.
That's fucking sweet.
I was so gay for this person.
Yes.
I'll guess.
And of course, the teams, dude. The teams are coming.
Tier 1 operator.
The tier 1 operators, the community wants to show us around.
I
They want
can't
to show us around Coronado.
Oh,
They want to
please.
show us where the steels operate. I'm almost
Wow.
nervous to go.
Give me the obstacle. I want to give me the
They're
obstacle
like, dude,
course.
do one push up. I'm like, no, don't.
I want to run the obstacle course.
I'm gonna go sit in
Yeah.
the ocean. Let's
They-
hold a log and run in the
True,
ocean.
true. Hold the boat. I think
Yeah.
it's a boat or a log.
They
It's
do
like
both.
45 degrees.
I'll tell you what, that salt water starts to burn on your
Oh,
skin.
dude.
It gets in your eyes.
Oh,
I read
yeah.
Goggins' book.
Your
dude, I
nookies
know.
are going to go straight in your ass. It's very cold to stay in there for like
Yeah, but
30
I feel like
seconds.
I would dominate my superior after a while. He would see my work ethic.
He would see you.
He would go.
You'd be like American Sniper. They'd call you old man at first.
Yeah.
Going through, you're like, old, you're too old to go through training. What are you doing here? And then they'd quickly realize you're the American Sniper.
Maddie's got a flipper, dude. He's an Aquaman. Remember him?
Swimming? Shane's a good
I'm
swimmer.
a
I
fucking
suck.
Aquaman. Matt can't swim to save his life.
I
No.
love to swim, but I'm very actually slow.
Maybe
Underwater,
just because you were on that skimboard in the shallows.
I'm
Oh,
nasty.
no.
Agile
Yeah.
as fuck.
Skimboarding,
dude. He's
he's-
nasty.
Skimboard, I'm
He can
nasty.
shred gnar
Skimboard, I'm
easily.
nasty. Swimming, I'm like a fuck. I'm like Geo dude in the pool, dude. I'm
Yeah, but
fucking-
that's good for Navy SEAL stuff.
true.
Being able to shred where the water meets the land.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
a
could
frog
be a
man.
good
I'm
operator.
I'm amphibious.
You're an amphibian.
I'm amphibious.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm amphibious.
You might be a frog man, dude.
I'm a frog man, dude.
I am gonna pay. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell the Navy SEALs. I'm gonna be like, dude, pump up Matt. Be like, dude, you remind me of a SEAL.
I mean,
You would seriously be like, yeah,
you could tell me that now, and they'll say it to me, and I'll still go, yeah, I know.
definitely. He's got the operator.
There's
style.
no breaking that part of my psyche. It's
I love
completely intact, and it won't break.
That was one of my favorite arguments. That was for real, like my favorite argument. We were at Helium one night after a show, and Matt was like, "I could have been a fucking sick soldier." I'd be like, I was like, "Dude, no, you couldn't."
Dude,
I would
part
ring
of
the
my
bell.
identity just got lobotomized.
It was so
one night.
good
I
to
was
just be
kind
like,
of
"Yeah, I guess if I did wake up every day at 4 and work out, I could have been a Navy SEAL."
12 years.
I was like, dude, you and me live together. You can't. You whack off on an air mattress.
I couldn't have I couldn't deal with the structure of a job.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my whole argument. I was like, you and me are losers.
I would read the tone of an email and be like, I don't fucking like this. I'm out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I get emails constantly and I can't read them. It's like my money managers that are like, here's what we need. Here's your investment portfolio. And I'm like, I'm never going to read this. I'll sign it.
But do you have to read emails as a Navy SEAL?
For sure.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
There's a dream dying for me
No,
right
But
now.
I'm
too.
telling you. I'm telling you. You're going to see that. They're going to ring that bell.
Dude, I would
Oh,
ring it.
Shit.
Some guy's going to.
I'd be holding the bell. I'm beating everybody to it.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it'd be tough. That's a tough life.
You got to be wired different. You're a crazy person.
Yeah.
I can't wait that you come back with some messaging on these guys. Like, there's no way they're gonna be normal dudes.
I've hung out with them before.
Are they good
Yes.
normal dudes?
You hung out with one of them in L.A.
Yeah.
at the Chargers game.
God, there was
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
hot hunks in there.
Yeah, there were some hunks.
Oh, he was the short guy, right?
Yeah, the short guy was a SEAL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
He's the man.
I stand corrected.
He's not going to be there though, unfortunately.
Bosa?
He's deployed. Bosa's not going to be there. Bosa, I wish.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dago's gonna be nice.
it's going to be awesome.
Might get tatted. You ever see Wes Watson's tat?
Dude, we should definitely both get frogman tattoos.
Dude,
Although I think that's actually a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
in,
that's like
yeah, that's my man.
Yeah.
I don't mean to disrespect the teams on that one.
It's like
I
getting a
know you're
gang
joking.
tattoo and you're not in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I know you're joshing.
They better
We
know.
can get
I'm
little
joshing.
ones on our ankles. If
I might be on stage and see a couple red dots.
Back it down. Cover me.
It's time to show our skills, Matt.
For real, could you carry an
How
assault
many
rifle?
of us? All right,
Lazy
let's
seals.
say there's a building.
Yeah.
How many of us in the building do you think it would? One team of Navy SEALs. So, like, let's say 5 guys trying to clear out a building. How many of us would it take to get them?
You're saying to stop 5 Navy SEAls?
Yeah.
Do they have?
You and me
are we
both-
armed or are they armed?
We get guns.
Are we have the
Oh,
same
dude.
guns as SEAls? We have the same kit, basically.
We
Do I have
yeah.
the bombardier package?
Nobody
Do I
teaches
have-
us how to use anything.
Dude,
What's the numbers? Is it 5 on 5 or
No,
like,
I'm saying how many of us. So, like,
Just replicants.
could they clear out
Yeah.
100 of us?
we just be like the
Probably.
Taliban?
yeah.
So
That's
you
what I
just
mean.
you would need a
I just
1,000.
imagine them coming up the stairs being like, Sponge.
Dude, the guy who pops his head out is great.
We would need an overwhelming force.
Dude, that would be a
We'd
really
have to World War Z then.
We need cannon fodder. Yeah, you would
We
need,
need
lots of cannon
10,000 of
fodder.
us to try to run at them.
dude, a movie
Prove
called
your loyalty to this podcast.
True. The dogs versus the seals. I think the dogs get wiped. I
dude, a
think
comedy.
the squad gets wiped. Dude.
A comedy about that called
You'd be, on,
like,
you'd be on a horse with a little scope, like, not looking good. Richard!
We would fuck them up in the comments. So even if they won, we'd be like, dude, they were so fucking gay. You see how gay they were?
damn it.
How many Lemaire and Jabriz versus the team? Lemaire, you probably think. If I know one guy with confidence through the roof, it's Lamezi.
He's very athletic though.
Yeah, they're athletic
is.
and they're thick
these-
boys. You
Don't
can-
start this.
Throw the guns
Yeah.
in.
if you just hew and shield the
Dude.
first 2, the second 2
See,
might
now,
get
if you're
to 'em.
talking hand-to-hand combat, that's a different story. Those guys get overhyped in hand-to-hand.
Oh yeah.
I'm a one-strike white belt in jiu-jitsu. That was actually just a take from Chael Sonnen has a podcast.
Yeah.
I watched it, dude.
He's funny as fuck.
He's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
He's so funny. He attacked Huberman.
Really?
He calls him Huberman.
Good.
He attacked him, dude. Like
Good.
flamed him.
You're tip of the spear on the Huberman War.
I
like
just thought it was funny.
like
It is
WHO Huberman.
Yeah, he calls
Yeah.
him Huberman. I mean, dude, I have nothing against the guy. It's just it is funny to make fun of.
It's
that
funny to
thing.
make fun of a science guy.
Yes, and then
Obviously, it's a tale as old as time.
yeah, of
It's the
course.
funniest guy to make fun of is the guy who's talking about science.
Especially
You
when
go,
they
"Yeah, right."
shed their skin and get like jacked.
Good one, dork.
Well, now that they're using like fucking steroids and shit, it's kind of like throwing it
It's
off.
hilarious, dude.
Like, dude,
Jack science guys.
acetylcholine receptors. Like, dude,
Yeah.
let me see the back of your boxers.
Yeah. When I hear big words like that, I go straight to the back of those
Imagine-
jockeys.
For
I
real.
go,
Imagine someone kneeling behind Huberman.
Tabletop in them?
Cow tipping. Yeah.
Like, let me see your solar plantars, how they fit on there.
Dude, get
Huberman would rock us, dude. He's huge.
I know.
getting pants and tabletopped in grade school.
bro.
You gotta change neighborhoods.
It's over.
I have a vivid memory. We got someone with it. We're still boys to this day.
Talking penis
Yeah.
out? Or
Yeah. Pecker
Penis
out.
out. Penis out tabletop.
it was gym day, brother. It was gym day, brother.
Easy to get down.
There could be a boner in there too. You got it was a tough time. Gym class? There's nowhere to hide that boner. It's not like those nice pleated khakis.
I told you I used to display when I was younger.
You would
When
display.
I was in grade school, I'd get a boner and stand up, and I thought it was funny to like stand up, show bone,
You
in
were right.
sweatpants, obviously.
You were right.
Yeah.
That
show
is funny.
bone. That was I've said it before. We convinced this kid that he, in order to be in our club, he had to go get a boner, walk to get tissues, and stand in front of the class. As soon as he was up there, we're like, "Yo, what are you doing, dude?"
Scott has a boner.
We would get boners like flash, be like, "What's good?" My cousin would be like, "Nice." I'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
check it out."
We only had.
"Bro."
We only had.
What the fuck?
We used to do the wiggle.
Yeah.
You get a boner and tuck it low, and then go, dude.
Yeah.
Pulling the string.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You used to be showing your boys like, I'm boned up right now in class.
Damn,
You're
I
like,
never
check
pulled
me
the
out.
string. That's a
Yeah,
good way
yeah,
to
you
do
pulled
it.
it.
I only just went with the wiggle. I didn't know you could.
You'd be like, yo, magic. Look at this magic I'm
I'm
doing.
gonna continue to do that now. Can't wait to do that. No, I just got to get hard. First time in weeks.
I was hitting the audio.
You were hitting the audio porn?
Rhode Island, yeah.
Really? I thought you were off the.
I'm off no visual porn.
No, he listens
That's my
to-
thing. I don't want to go for what I do traditionally is I just like push myself unnecessarily just to prove that I can do it. I'm looking for a functional solution.
That's the teams in you.
That's not
You
true.
push yourself. You break yourself.
True. That's what I'm trying.
You're
I'm
basically
breaking-
Goggins.
I mean, basically, can't hurt me, dude. You can't hurt me, dude. Fuck you. So I've been trying to find a healthy medium, dude. Just don't go too extremist. Either I'm like on the porn, sick on the porn, or I try to do like I can't deny my sexual energy. I don't think that's healthy either. So the audio has been a healthy medium. I'm serious, dude.
No, I agree
I
with
know
this.
you're serious. So am I.
I agree
That's
with
why I
it.
went, God damn it.
I agree with it.
Can't deny my sexual energy.
You can't, dude. I've tried. The
Yeah, just
Kundalini
whack
serpent.
off. Release your
Yeah,
sexual
but
energy.
then I'll start doing it when I'm not even horny. That's the problem. Then
Yeah.
it becomes a thing.
And it's a fun nighttime treat. You go, oh shit, I didn't whack off today. I'm gonna whack off before
That's
bed.
the problem. That day never comes where I didn't whack off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll hit like 3 and be like, oh yeah, nice.
I'll never hit.
Yeah, dude,
I'll
I'll beat
like-
the energy right out of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
3 to 5, and then just you take like a day off.
No days off, brother. I'm gonna.
So wait, do you do audio
brother, seal.
every day?
Nah, only,
Moderation's for
only when
cowards,
needed.
dude.
So I get to where needed, and then I give myself a boost. So I was
Damn.
doing it, but the whole moral of the story was I was holding it all in, and then I'd have sex with my wife, and dude, I would.
Yeah.
That's still fun.
Yeah, that
I'm gonna
is
pop. I'm gonna pop.
Yeah, but I finally got one where I was able to like hang for like
Damn. Are you throwing Verlanders?
the what?
Just
The ropes.
long ropes of
You ever see a
semen.
My
Verlanders?
rope was lacking because I was on the audio all weekend. My rope wasn't crazy, but yeah, when I'm like full, when the Kundalini serpent's fully contained in the basket, dude, the ropes are like they're gross, dude. The
Oh
ropes are
yes, the
so
Kundalini
gross.
serpents. Fully contained. I'll now release my sexual energy on my wife. Holy fuck,
Jesus,
dude.
you're
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
I'm telling you, dude, I found a happy medium.
I was always wondering why
I believe you.
people compare these two on like
Oh, yeah.
our
Oh.
podcast. Like it sounds just like Matt.
No, Matt's. There's a difference.
I don't know, man.
It's the same plane. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
a-
There's-
Yeah,
It's
you
the
guys
same
are in a
plane of
different
saying
universe.
something insane and
Yeah.
looking around like what?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now I get it.
But his is much more. This is just raw. This is just
Yeah.
a raw, insane person.
he's coming from a book of choice.
Yes.
It's matter and spirit.
That's
You don't
doing
feel like
yes.
you don't feel like it's curated?
You?
Yeah.
No.
Don't listen to them, dude. They're breaking your spirit.
There's nothing we can do
No.
to stop his spirit. We've had talks. There's nothing
I'm
you
going
can do.
deeper in.
Yeah, you have to.
I know. Dude. I'm already looking up a secondary podcast. So it's for your
I'm falling.
your suicide.
Yeah. I'm,
Yeah, right there.
You're not gonna
Rise
kill
of the
yourself.
Phoenix from the ashes.
Nah.
He
You
won't.
promise?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
10-year
It could
deal.
get there.
10-year
Yeah,
deal.
You
yeah.
have to
could get
read.
there.
You're a pessimist. You have to read Schopenhauer.
No, I'm an optimist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
About everyone else.
Yeah. Of course something good happened to them. I knew things were going to go well for them.
I'm telling you, you have to read O'Connor. You have to read Schopenhauer.
Yeah.
He lays out a cogent argument against killing yourself. He's like, obviously, it's a rational solution to all your problems because it's not doing anything. Because that urge that
Yeah.
tortured you just lives on in everybody else forever and ever.
Yeah. I'm more just like, I mean, why do that? Because then you're just not doing anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well hang
But yeah,
around.
that's Shope's.
fun, dude.
Shope's
Yeah,
thing.
you might as well
Have
hang
fun.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Shope's thing. Shope's like,
Feel the
obviously
pain.
nothing wrong with it, but also like, dude, don't be fooled.
It would be
yourself
not like
any
to,
problems.
instead of kill yourself, just meth storm.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
you gotta. Yeah,
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I said,
Let's
dude.
go down to Arkansas, get
Yeah.
a shitty trailer.
Dude, if you don't
Yeah,
care
but the
about your
fear
life,
is
If you don't
start-
care, yeah.
sexualizing the need for meth. You know what I mean?
so what?
Like you have to start to sucking dick and stuff. If you go,
Oh,
you
hold
go
on now.
heroin. You
You'll
know
suck
what I'm
dick for
saying?
heroin. People suck dick for heroin.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's two very dangerous drugs. Whereas if you just play the cocaine route, you can just
Yeah,
your
we're
heart
talking
will
about guys on the
explode.
brink of of
People
like
suck
total
dick for
obliteration.
coke.
True.
We're saying if you're ready to kill yourself, why not just turn your life into an absolutely
Yeah, I know.
dangerous amusement
Shit
park?
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did sucking dudes' dicks for meth come into the equation?
Because if
I
the
mean,
meth,
I was saying do meth. He was saying that could lead to sucking dick.
yeah.
yeah, perfect.
But you're also
You're gonna kill
gonna
yourself.
kill yourself. So who
So
cares?
you kill yourself right before the first dick you suck,
And I think meth you
kill
wouldn't
yourself
suck dick.
while the dick's in there. Blow,
think-
his,
Oh, it's
blow
nice.
his dick off too.
and the jaw locks like a pit bull.
Throat him
Oh.
Yeah.
and shoot yourself in the throat.
I feel like you would just beast up on meth. You wouldn't be sucking dicks. You'd probably just try to like rob a bank unsuccessfully. Like,
Yeah.
Rob a bank would be sick.
I would try to travel the world and just disappear and then die, and no one would know. They wouldn't be able to trace me
Yeah,
back.
you say that, but if you're depressed, you're not going to arrange a trip.
Dude, a
I
big
know.
one
but
is
that's where the meth comes in.
True.
paying
That's where
for
the meth comes in.
paying for lessons for one of those wingsuits. Asking Shane for $50,000 for a helicopter ride. Go up to the Swiss Alps. You ever see these videos, dude? Where they're
Yeah.
like dodging trees by like a foot,
Right into a bridge.
and it comes out and they just go. They go for like an hour. It's nuts.
Damn.
They float forever.
You could fly, yeah. you
and
could fly into
during that
something
time,
awesome.
you have a you got a decision. Should I just fucking buck into a mountain or let this ride right into the ground, or you could pull a chute? I'll do it next week.
Yeah.
You're having a hell of a time.
Then one day you
Searching
see a
for
guy in a
death.
fucking hang glider and you're like, there he is. This is hilarious.
Just grab onto him.
Dude, there's a I don't care if I live or if I die.
You grab me like,
There's a video of two wingsuit dudes that one guy has to go over like the Golden State Bridge and one dude is supposed to go under, and his whole family, their families are like on the bridge. One guy successfully goes on the guy on the top just caught like a wind or something, and
Bro.
just boom, right into the fucking side. And his
Yeah.
whole family just watched him float down to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So there's other options.
Yeah,
speedboat accident. Those are pretty fun.
Speedboat
like
ramp
those
at least.
fast ones that flip up.
Yeah, they flip up and the
Yeah.
guys skip along the water for a while.
Yeah.
If you're going to go.
Yeah, but also I think there's an aspect of it that's like they're just sick of the excruciating mental pain. So like do something physically painful. They're like, brother, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
either."
for sure. If we're talking honestly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to
Yeah.
take the drugs.
Yeah.
Take the drugs.
Just do heroin.
block the and then jump out of a plane.
And then fall out of a 2-story building and break your legs.
There was a priest
Yeah,
in
this
like
is it. I'm going to jump.
priest in like Spain or something attached himself to like 50,000 helium balloons.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was in Brazil or
Brazil or something.
Yeah, maybe it was
upped?
Argentina.
Did his
I
wife just
forget.
die or something?
No, he was trying to raise money.
Bro,
Did you ever see Up?
he upped. He absolutely upped. Yeah.
He was trying to raise money, but he was also like a parachutist and like trained. He thought something was going to happen as he gets to a certain elevation. I think if they
He
start
thought they would pop?
popping, he could dislocate,
Oh.
disengage and then take a parachute down.
Dude, they go up pretty fucking high.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
he would
found
just,
his remains
They
at
ex-
sea.
yeah, he died.
Yeah.
oh
He
yeah,
just suffocated at altitude.
I don't know.
he probably did. He
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
went too
If he had
high,
a
lost
parachute,
consciousness.
he could have just jumped.
Maybe
I
he
don't
couldn't
understand.
The
unlock.
balloons were
I
there.
think he hit the fucking, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He tried to
saying.
get the
He
heavy.
was
He tried to
probably
take the
up there.
shortcut,
Yeah,
bro.
he was probably up there like, I could unbuckle this.
yeah.
Up music playing.
Yeah, going up as high as the opposite of jumping over the bridge. Just fucking going up as high as possible.
That's definitely a good way to go, and just slowly.
Go as high as you can.
Slowly
Yeah.
asphyxiate, like
Yeah, yeah.
with less and less
Yeah, you could do
atmosphere.
like the fucking Red Bull guy that jumped out as high, the highest
oh,
skydive
kill
ever.
you.
Just spin it. Yeah.
Just never deploy a parachute.
Did he die?
No, that guy lived.
But he almost got caught in like a flat spin or something. I think.
catch him?
No. There's no one else up there. He was
Who,
in
fucking
space.
Iron Man.
Who's gonna catch him?
Take it easy, basketball cat. What are you fucking? A lot of those guys have like teams that like film and photography.
yeah.
No, he was like in space.
Oh,
He jumped out like a moon capsule. It was crazy.
Yeah.
did he hit it?
No,
I've
he
seen that
pulled
guy
the chute
before.
eventually.
That guy's
No,
pretty
he
cool.
steps it's hilarious how fast he goes. As soon as he steps out, just like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
There's no air.
This is like
So
8
he's
years
just
ago.
ripping.
Yeah.
God damn.
How'd he survive if he was not?
They
Yeah.
pulled the parachute eventually.
Oh,
That's all right. I think we're gonna switch over.
Yeah, let's go to the Patreon. We're what, hour 21 minutes?
Oh, that's
damn.
it. I thought it was longer.
we got to go
an
get
hour
fucked
30.
up.
Yeah.
You guys got to go do Are You Garbage?
Yeah, it's a
that'll
drinking.
be
Thanks
fun.
for doing it, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks
doing
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, thank
Thanks
you
for having
us.
us.
It's a blast,
Fun,
dude.
yeah.
It was awesome.
Guys, it's been so fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in LA.
Yeah,
You should come down to.
I'm coming.
All right, nice.
I'm coming.
It's gonna be good.
I'm a bees there.
That's
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.